Cold Front Convos, Season 2, Episode 4, coming to you after a very, very disappointing Buffalo Bills loss, 23-20 against the New England Patriots at home during the rivalry jersey reveal, divisional game, and just a terrible, to be honest. It was a terrible game to watch. Alex was at the game. I'm sure it was a terrible game to be at as well. Just so many penalties and miscues and errors, frankly.
So the first quarter seemed to take forever. So it's like there's still 5 minutes left. I felt like it was halftime.
I will say nobody laughed at the last 2 minutes of the game. Unlike
that's what really aggravated me. Is like, they tell us to all show up wearing white and make sure that we do the white out, and everybody did that, and then the team just didn't show up.
I mean, I think we counted it. It was in the third quarter. They were at 7 accepted penalty at that point. It was like 7 accepted and 3 declined. But New England essentially gets 14 points total on drives that stayed alive because of penalties. It was just a myriad of errors from that aspect, just undisciplined and sloppy. And Drake May, though he's good, and I don't think he's not. They're making him out to be the second coming of Josh Allen on the broadcast. Though he's good, I mean, we made him seem like he was, prime Josh the other day.
Yeah, I keep seeing a video of them throwing that corner ball to Diggs on the sideline, and I'm like, they're like, "Oh, look at this throw! You ever seen anybody make this throw before?" I'm like, "Yeah, 1,000 times. Josh has done it." Like,
yeah,
it's not that special. They didn't score a touchdown. He rolled out to his right and threw a sideline pass.
Mm-hmm.
I think the catch was better than the throw.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Drake played really well. Like, he didn't turn the ball over.
Yep.
He did what he was supposed to do. Type of thing.
Took a lot of sacks too, and
he did. And I mean, we didn't run the ball well at all. That we didn't run it at all. I mean, they were getting a really good push up the middle. I did send a text to be like, they're not running with Cook at all, and they weren't doing it, but they were getting a pretty good push, in the gaps and stuff like that. So they started just passing the ball, and
we dropped it.
So,
I mean, Cook had more rushes in the third quarter than he had in the first half.
Yeah.
And that was when a game was 6-3. It wasn't like we were playing from behind 10 points or something where you got to try to play a little bit of catch up.
Right.
It was, speaking of Diggs, Mitch, I was impressed. I know he had 100 yards or something the week before. I didn't watch that game. But I was impressed at how well he moved coming off of the injury he had. They were online after the fact. A lot of people, like analysts and that, were saying it was one of the best recoveries I've ever seen, especially for a guy at his age.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do drugs.
He was everywhere. When you do drugs?
That pink powder?
Yeah, the pink powder. Oh, it's got a bunch of
some HGH.
I guess you just got to have a bunch of kids, impregnate a bunch of women.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Getting that testosterone rolling.
Yeah, I mean, you turn the ball over 3 times. Once in the red zone, once on your own 35, and then you throw a pick when you're in the red zone again. So, I mean, it's tough to come back from, no matter who you are.
A lot of penalties too. I mean, a lot of penalties. I mean, just
a lot of people pointed out
interference, holding. So
a lot of people pointed out like, oh yeah, well, New England had more penalty yards. Well, they had 2 roughing penalties that were 15-yarders each, so you take up 30 yards there, and
right.
Right. I think I counted, I think it's up to like 13 or 14 penalties, not all accepted, obviously, but called against Buffalo, to New England's 7 or 8. So,
yeah. Well, and the Trey White on 4th down, that's a 3-yard penalty,
right?
But it's a new set of downs, where they hit James Cook, and that kept us going. Obviously, I don't know what the hell that guy was thinking.
Yeah,
tackling Cook after he was already. I mean, they were both standing up, Cook and the other at that point. So that one hurts them. But then there was a couple other ones that didn't have any bearing on anything. Brought him from a 3rd and 5 to a 3rd and 10. It's like, oh, okay, big deal. It wasn't. We were starting 1st and 17. It felt like 3 series in a row from the holdings on the kickoffs and all that kind of stuff. It's brutal. Just a trash game. I mean, I felt
Yeah.
Allen played really well, except for as far as throwing ball and finding the right guy. I felt like he played really well, minus the pick, which was a great play by the defense. But Kincaid had his best game in probably his career.
Was he over 100 yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100,
It's like 130, I think.
132 or something
I think
like that.
Diggs had 150 or
Diggs had 146.
148.
146.
Yeah.
I think he had 132.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
huge
crazy
hit.
to think because we were talking some of the big talking points last week was that Kincaid was only targeted twice, and then he's
Yeah, I think they designed plays for him to get open. It's just a matter of if Allen sees him more often than not.
Well, and he had on the play that he went for Coleman in the end zone, you had Kincaid open. Josh has a lane to run. I don't know why you're going for a touchdown there when all you need is 5-6 yards to make it a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and keep going for the first down. Like, I think that wasn't a great decision by Josh. Go ahead.
Do you guys feel like they're telling Josh not to run it though? Because there's a lot of times where I think he could run for the first down and then he throws it. It's incomplete, or he's
Hey Josh, it's a long season. Save your body. But
I 100%
but sometimes
think
those runs he's got to just go out of bounds or slide, or you don't have to always run
cut
through
inside.
everybody.
Yeah, cut to the outside every once in a while.
Yeah.
And he's doing a lot more up the middle running too when the pocket and they get him around the ankles quite a bit.
Yeah, but less going out to the right, whereas that was his big thing, was going to the right, going to the right and then throwing outside on the right and stuff like that. They were trying to keep him out from that. So now he's, like you said, Mitch, going right up the middle a lot more. So.
Yeah, right into a spy.
On the positive, some things to look for. I mean, our defensive wise has been pretty bad, but I don't know what's going on. Milano, he came out of the game again during the week, and they said something that he's, he re-aggravated his pec.
Yep.
Yeah, he's day to day on today's injury report.
Yeah, and Oliver, I don't know I didn't notice anything. I haven't seen anything about when he's coming back.
Yeah, day to day.
So they're expecting him to be back this week.
And he posted on Instagram, I think it was.
Something about his belt, right?
That'll help against the run, and that'll help a lot, in a lot of different ways. He gets such good push up the middle. Oof.
Yeah, we need to disrupt Bijan Robinson early.
Yeah.
Or the offense needs to put up some points early. But he's a 3-down back, obviously, and he'll hurt you on any down catching the ball. There's been more often than not, you see the huge plays of him are from. I mean, he can break 180 yards at any point, right? But he catches the ball out of the backfield for a 3-yard catch like Cook did against the Ravens, and he just ends up flying up the field, making everybody miss.
Which I can't understand why we don't do more of that.
I don't know.
Especially
this
Ty
game's
Johnson.
a little nerve-wracking. This one's nervous, because Atlanta's defense can play really, really well. I mean, you saw how well they play against Minnesota, pass rush and that sort of thing. So, and they have a good offense. So you do worry about this game, in that scenario. It could go really, really south really quick if they don't, have a good game plan going in and try to keep that offense off the field and just kind of, progress down the field versus just trying to get, scoring 2 minutes type of thing, Well,
and you got Josh has been sacked 8 times already this year.
Yeah, almost more than he was all last year.
Right.
I mean, last year he barely. I think he got sacked. I don't have the stat in front of me, but I know it was not a lot.
Yeah, it was one of the least in the league.
I want to say it was like 6 times or something.
He's holding the ball. I don't know if New England just did something differently than everyone else is doing. I mean, you get him a sack once a game, okay. So a lot of times it's coverage. He's trying to make something happen. Guy catches him, but against New England, the rush was there. They were getting by everybody. Spencer Brown was back in the game, right? He played this week after what was his name? Was it Vandermark the week before who was getting smoked?
Yeah, he's getting
at right
lit up.
tackle.
Yeah.
But Spencer Brown was back, and I still feel like they were getting a ton of penetration against our offensive line, and whether it was schemes, and McDermott said they were just trying to be too cute on offense. Before, Josh was getting the ball out of his hand in like 2.5 to 3 seconds every play.
Yeah.
And no one's really even getting that close to him unless he's doing one of,
Yeah, he was averaging the fastest
scrambles.
times of his career at 2.4 seconds.
Right. So that was a thing. But against the Patriots, it didn't seem like it was. They threw a couple quick outs to Shakir and a couple of screens to some other guys. But overall, Josh was looking downfield a lot of the time. And there was a guy either on him or right next to him. And he's got amazing pocket movement.
Presence and movement.
He wiggles because he's so big and damn strong. He's not worried about a guy putting a hand on him, where some of the other guys have to worry about that. But it's just, it wasn't their best showing holistically. They couldn't stop, like I said, they couldn't stop May. They definitely couldn't stop Diggs. They had Trey White on him almost the entire game. And I don't know why Benford, and it was in the text, but I don't know why Benford's not matched up on him one-on-one as a man guy, because then you had Benford on Demario Douglas or not Booty. What's the other game? Bourne? Or was it Booty?
No, it's Booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, and I'm not paying attention as much, and I probably should pay attention a little more. Do they just do like, Trey White has one side of the field and Benford has one side of the field type of thing, and they were just lining Diggs up on that side?
That's what they used to
did.
do.
Yeah,
he really wasn't.
That's what they did when Trey was a starter 2 years ago or whatever,
Right.
before he got hurt. Trey always had the one side, but last year they moved Benford around, and Douglas always took the two. This year, it's granted, this is the first week Trey's really been at quote 100%. But I was surprised once Diggs was torching him and getting so wide open that they would have stuck Benford on him and just said, he's yours. But I mean, he made a couple plays on Taron Johnson too. So
yeah, I mean, Diggs is just too good. Like even after that injury, like you were saying that, but like his route running is just one of the best in the league. So he just knows like his leverage and what he's supposed to be doing, which is what I think the Bills are missing. They never have been able to replace that, and we don't have anybody that can get separation. So there was like a shot, like a picture that was taken of like Allen, like behind Allen, and there was looking at all the receivers that he was looking at, and everybody's covered. Just nobody can get away for him to throw to him.
Yeah, I feel like unless it's one of the only two things that work, and this could be everywhere, I guess, but specifically with us, unless it's the first 2 seconds of the route where you got a guy playing a cushion, or you got, or you can get a quick pick or something like that. The stuff just doesn't work for us unless it's that first 2 seconds, or it's like 5+ seconds. There's none of that intermediate 25-yard post, 15-yard flag routes. None of that stuff ever hits for us unless Allen's rolling out.
You need to bring back like that Beasley, McKenzie speed and get that the quick 3-4 yard slants and go for 7 or 8 yards of play. I mean, that's what Shakir's supposed to be, but I don't think they're quick enough. Like Shakir can make moves and make people miss, break tackles. I don't think anybody's quick enough. I mean, look at Coleman, Josh Palmer, Elijah Moore, Curtis Samuel, I guess, is supposed to be that guy. But I don't think anybody's quick enough off the line to make that initial separation and get that time, that quick pass for him to go for 7 yards.
We got two wide receiver 2s, and we got 2 wide receiver 3s, and then we got a bunch of wide receiver 4s. Coleman and Shakir are 2s. Samuel, Palmer are 3s, and then Shavers, Moore, who didn't even dress, right? He didn't even dress this last week. And I'm missing somebody else.
Yeah, Samuel's back on the injury report too.
Well, he had that one catch, so might as well.
But I think like defenses know that they don't have anything to worry about with our receiving core. So they're like, try
keep it in
and
front
run
of them.
Yeah,
make the tackle.
That's kind of what you're seeing. That's why we got to do everything so quick.
Well, it's our bend from don't break that everyone does to us now. From 2-3 years ago, where it was who was our number 2 corner when Trey was the 1 before we drafted Benford.
Wallace?
That's what it is. Levi Wallace. Wallace would get beat deep all the time, but you had Micah Hyde to cover him. So you played Wallace at 8-yard cushion.
Yeah.
And then they would just let teams drive down the field on us, and it would tighten up in the red zone because you can't run by. Wallace was okay inside of 15 yards. So anyways, so we got Atlanta, who
coming off a bye week.
Quarterback. Yeah, coming off bye. Quarterback's a question still in Atlanta. But Bijan Robinson is not a question mark whatsoever.
Is London playing or is he hurt?
I think he's questionable. But everybody's freaking questionable on fantasy sports these days.
Yeah. I think half my bench is questionable right now.
Yeah. Sabres just lost 4-0, by the way.
Yeah, they got
awesome.
Smoked by the Rangers.
Starting off strong.
It was 2-0 and then 2 empty netters. But
oh yeah, I just got that alert. Yeah. Who was in the net for Buffalo?
I don't
know.
Ellis? It was the guy we just picked up or whatever.
Ellis?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's another thing. Like, why aren't they even playing Levi? What was the point of picking him up?
Mooney's questionable.
I just saw that they posted about $20 tickets all year long.
Yeah, they're gonna need them.
I won 2 tickets from work.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Was that or a cheese sandwich?
Yeah.
You take that.
Yep.
What kind of cheese?
You're talking pepper jack. Sabres. I really want to integrate them into the podcast because you can cover 3 games and talk about, but they're just so damn bad.
It's hard to watch them.
And there's also someone on the podcast that doesn't watch hockey. So
yeah. Well,
I'd be pretty mute the entire time.
There's 4 of us that don't watch hockey right now. So, yeah. So let's do a quick Bills pick for this coming game here. Monday Night Football at Atlanta. I know what the spread is, but let's just call it outright. Who's going to win and what the score is? Mitch, why don't you kick us off?
I'm going to say Bills by 6. Bills by 7, 28-21.
Okay. Goose?
I'll say, while I am worried about the game, just because it could go the other direction, I do actually think they'll end up pulling it out. I think it ends up being like 30, Bills 30, Falcons 20, 23.
Okay. Alex?
Yeah, I think the Bills are going to bounce back from that Patriots game. I think they're pretty pissed about it. So I think it's going to be Bills 30, Falcons 21.
Nice. I got the Bills as well. I'm thinking the Bills get like 37. The Falcons have given up 30 to a couple of teams whose offense, at least on paper, shouldn't be as good as, and they just gave it to 30 to the Panthers a couple weeks ago. I got like 37, 31. I think Robinson's going to have a huge fantasy day. Said they'll find a way to get the ball in his hands a bunch of times. I can see him scoring 10 too if they don't, but I feel like they'll get the ball in his hands. So Kyle Pitts is probably going to torch us a little bit too.
That's where I think we do need to make a trade here soon. I mean, you had CJ Gardner-Johnson pretty much as a free player because his salary was 80% covered already. Why? I don't understand not taking that. Like, what's Jordan Poyer doing? I mean,
teaching.
I think he's just there to help out and coach.
Wasting the space. Put him on the coaching roster. Yeah,
he can't make as much money on the coaching staff as he can as on the veteran minimum for for practice squad.
True. But I think we need to make a move defensively. And I was reading Twitter this morning, and apparently Buffalo's been rumored interest in Olave as the Saints are shopping him.
I saw
I'd heard that too.
Yeah, which I'm not a fan.
Well, the guy's got 11 concussions.
Yeah, he's always hurt.
Him and Tua, between the two of them, they can own an MRI machine.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're looking for a guy and get separation, like he's the guy. But like you just said, I mean, he is always hurt. He's always hurt.
What's their other receiver?
Just like
Shaheed.
Yeah.
That's what they should get.
I think he's
available.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree with your statement earlier about the Beasley, McKenzie guy you can run jet sweeps, which it should have been more. And it could have been Samuel 2 years ago. I think if you can get somebody who's going to cause some issues underneath, then you can run some of the other guys. Palmer's big enough, and so is obviously Coleman is, that if you do run him down the field, you don't want a 5'11" corner on a 6'4" guy who can jump.
Shavers even. That's why I mean
Shavers. Yeah.
At this point, play Shavers over Palmer. Like,
what is Palmer doing though? Like he was the guy that was supposed to be able to get separation.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
and like
number
be
one.
that. Like did he even? How many did he have?
He caught a ball last week, and I do remember listening to the mic'd up or the after thing that Josh twice went over to him and say he missed him. Like when they look at the pictures and all that after the fact. I guess there was a couple times Palmer was open. Now I don't know if that ends up being a sack or he threw it to somebody else or what. I have no idea. But he did say to him twice that he had missed him. So but he didn't throw to him often. I think he was only targeted once or twice.
Especially coming off what you see, like all training camp. Like I know you're obviously working with your best players on your number one offense, but like it looked like they really had a connection and looked really good in training camp. Then you roll into the season and he's pretty much non-existent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's obviously the most comfortable with Shakir and Kincaid, whether that's schemed or otherwise. I mean, that's who he looks at the most. And he talked about in his interviews this week, being a lot of trust in Coleman and blah, 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 whatever. And he's still going to throw him jump balls and he's still going to throw him back shoulder fades. And that's great as long as Keon can do better than 50%. Because I feel like it's a less than 50% probability right now that he's kept catching a ball. Whether that's because the throw is difficult or the guy's on him or he's just not catching it. And I don't even mean the fumble.
Yeah. Well,
Allen hit him in the bicep
on
the back shoulder throw. And it was like, oh, what do you expect?
I was supposed to turn? Like,
right, yeah.
And I guess it comes down to being benched, right? Knowing where you're supposed to be, knowing your routes, or whatever. I don't know how in depth that gets, but and then you talk relativity of separation, according to Joe Brady. Like it's all relative. Like what you're looking for and on certain routes and defenses.
3 feet?
Separation. Enough to be able to get the ball in there to get your quarterback to trust to throw it.
Hey, Josh is strong enough, and his arm is strong enough to get the ball anywhere on the field at any given moment. So.
Yeah.
Give him 3 feet, and more often than not, he's gonna find a way to put it there. So, yeah. So we all got the Bills.
Yeah. Well, Pick'em's last week didn't go great. So
that was an all-time disaster. There were so many upsets last week.
But Jacksonville, take it down.
Jacksonville, I love it. Give me every Chiefs loss.
Well, and they're gonna. I'm not gonna wood. I would love for them to lose to Detroit again.
They could.
There's a good possibility. Someday. Their defense just really isn't
what it's
quite
been.
as good as it. Yeah. And Chris Jones didn't even try and do anything to take. It just like jogged over as Trevor Lawrence is running in for the winning touchdown.
Just stood there and watched them.
And then the Chiefs
Lawrence falls twice, and no one touches him.
Yeah.
I don't know if they thought the play was dead or did he try falling on the ball or.
I have no idea.
Then two timeouts in a row, back them up even more. But you know what? The one thing so they had 2 seconds or whatever on the clock, and they took a shot. Why didn't the Bills do that? like you had the time, just try for it. You did a short little pass with the Bills for nothing. Just try and take a shot down the field. I don't understand what, why couldn't they have just done
they were
what
on
the Chiefs
their
did?
own 20? At the end of the game you're talking, right? Yeah. They were on their own 20-ish because Samuel returned it.
Yeah, they got one play after that. I think they got to like the 28 or almost to the 30.
Yeah. Well,
but I
Josh
think the
threw the one
Chiefs
ball and the guy slid down and caught it.
Yeah.
So.
But I think the Chiefs were going for like a pass interference.
Yeah,
hoping to extend the play a little bit.
That's all you can do.
That's smart coaching.
Yeah, so why wouldn't the Bills have tried something like that instead of just doing a bullshit play that's not going to get you anything?
Smart coaching.
I wonder, and I don't know if they think like this, but they've talked in the past about arm punts and interceptions that aren't, I mean, they're on the quarterback because he threw it, but they're not, impactful, that kind of thing, like on a 3rd and 20 or something like that. And I wonder if they try to keep his stats without having 2 picks in the game, like throwing up a Hail Mary that somebody's going to pick it off. I wondered about that with a couple of guys over the years because Allen can throw the ball 70 yards. So he can put it at the very least to the opponent's 10-yard line, maybe get, like you said, maybe a pass interference or you get a popped up ball. We've seen that happen before. But
and you got your tallest receiving core that you've had in years too. So you put Shavers, Coleman, and Josh Palmer out there. I don't know.
Yeah. And you run Kincaid down there too. Yep. So, but I love seeing Kansas City lose. I was surprised, obviously, to see Philadelphia lose last week. Yeah. Baker Mayfield has a horseshoe up his ass. Just finds ways to win.
Number 1 in the MVP right now.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
They're, of all the teams going, I mean, Allen has more total touchdowns, but I think Baker has like 250 more passing yards.
And he's doing without his number 1.
Yeah, and
Mike Evans is out.
Yeah, well, we don't have a number 1. Does that count?
Yeah.
But
I think it usually does. I think that's why he got it last time.
Yeah, they got
Bucks have 3 number 1s.
They got a great rookie. Rookie of the year.
Yeah, Abuga. Oh man, he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Mike Evans is out right now, but it doesn't. They're making stuff work. I don't know, coming out, he went to a terrible organization in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So kind of set him back a little bit, I would think. But that's now, 7 years ago? Josh has played 7 seasons?
Yeah.
I think
7 or 8.
This is the start of his 8th season. Because remember, he got to the most touchdowns or most total touchdowns in 8 seasons, and this is the start of his 8th. So, all right, let's, you mentioned Pick'ems and how just absolute dog shit they were. Let's run through them for this week. So, first one, we have London, Broncos and Jets. I'm going to take the Broncos.
London.
Yeah, the Broncos.
Broncos.
Perfect. Then we have the Browns at the Steelers. I will be going with the Steelers.
Browns.
All righty. Chargers at Dolphins. I'm going to take the Chargers.
Chargers.
Patriots
screwed me last week.
Yeah, right? Yeah. What a joke that was. Them and the Cardinals. Patriots at Saints. I'm going to take the Patriots. I just can't not pick them after they played as well as they did last week.
Yeah.
So
it's going to end up being a game though that the Saints end up, they end up winning this game, type of thing. Just
that would be great. I would love it.
Yeah, all the good it did New England last week.
All the Patriots fans that are like, "We're back, baby, we're back."
Dave Portnoy. I've never hated Dave Portnoy so much after a football game in my life.
I just think it would be so funny if they went down to New Orleans and lost. I think it would be hilarious.
Diggs gets into that pink powder. You never know.
Right. Or into another woman. Anytime.
Yeah, I don't know any famous Louisiana singers, but I'm sure there's someone out there. Rams at Ravens. I'm going to take the Rams.
Rams
by a lot.
I think so too. Cardinals at the Colts. I'm going to take the Colts.
Colts.
Perfect. Seahawks at Jags. I know they just had a big win, but I'm going to take the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Jags.
Take the Jags.
I was going to say it's in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville.
Jags.
In Duval.
Cross country flight. Duval. Right.
Perfect.
Not going to pick the Thursday night game here. What's going on?
No.
Who's
winning right
I'll
now?
take Philly. They're losing right now.
I'll take Philly. They're down 3 at the moment.
I mean, if Philly loses back-to-back games,
and against the Giants,
I think they could.
I mean, yeah, they're losing right now. They could.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got a -6.5, so they better fucking win.
Got Cowboys at Panthers.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Panthers.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I'll go with Adam with this. Yeah, Panthers.
Panthers at home. I got them.
Yeah.
I feel
McMillan
like both
has
of those teams are.
McMillan has a huge day.
Here's a toilet bowl game for you. Titans at Raiders. I'm gonna go Titans.
I'll go with the Raiders.
I'm
home.
gonna say Raiders.
I'm gonna go Raiders as well.
Throws 4 picks, but they still win. Yeah.
That's I have no faith in him right now.
I mean, the guy who's winning our fantasy team
Cam Ward
is 5-0, and 3 of his players are the Raiders.
I'll be interested to see if Bowers plays or not.
Yeah, he re-aggravated whatever was hurt, right?
Yeah. It's just listed as questionable, but there's a lot of uncertainty that he's going to play. So
here's a potentially good one. 49ers at Buccaneers.
Taking the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks.
Bucks.
Yeah, I got them as well, but I think it's going to be a good game.
Is Purdy back or is Jones playing? Because I would stay the hot hand.
Mac Jones.
I wouldn't even replace. I would just keep rolling with Mac Jones. To be honest.
Yeah. What's his face? Purdy's still on the injury report, but I don't know if I haven't looked to see if they've made an announcement as to him being back or not. So, but even if he's not, I still got Tampa right now at home.
Yeah.
If it was in San Fran, I'd pick San Fran. Bengals at Packers. I got the Packers.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco at the helm.
He'll throw it. He'll throw it 50 times, but I still got the Packers.
And he'll throw 4 picks. Yeah, I'll take the Packers off the bye week.
Give me some points, and I'll take the Bengals. I'll take the Packers.
Yeah. minus 2.5.
Give me 8.
I was going to say definitely take the over. Oh,
just missed.
Wow, just overshot Smith there.
Wide open.
He's
the best quarterback in football. Just ask anybody that covers the NFC. Lions at Chiefs. I'm taking the Lions.
Me too.
Lions.
Yeah, that's more of my heart than my head. But I'm gonna take the Lions.
Honestly, right now, the Lions are the best team in football. I mean, they are playing so well,
and the run game has not been great. It's been a lot of Goff.
Yeah, they look dominant right now. Outside of that, I mean, I sent that text to everybody. The Lions looked terrible in that Green Bay game. I just think it was just the first game, but since then,
talk about a trade that worked out well for both teams.
Which one's
it
that?
did, yeah.
With Goff
Stafford one is
Oh yeah, the Stafford and Goff. Yeah. I didn't know we were still talking about that. Okay.
Do you know Goff leads the league in touchdowns right now? Passing touchdowns? 12.
Wow.
Well, he had 5.
Isn't Daniel Jones right behind him?
He might be, to be honest with you. Josh is tied for the because Goff doesn't have a rushing one. So Josh is tied for most, but it's with Goff, who has 12 passing.
Does anybody else think it's crazy that Daniel Jones is in the MVP conversation right now?
Oh yeah, it's bizarre world.
Who's the most valuable player on that team?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Why? What is this conversation about? Like, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
listen, he's doing well once you left the Giants.
There.
He's doing well. That's great. When you have 5 seconds to throw, you can do a lot of good things.
Yeah,
you know,
you had a good quarterback, Goose.
No, they didn't.
It's a quarterback award. We know that.
What was the last running back non-quarterback to win? Wasn't it
Peterson?
Jamal Lewis? Oh
Yeah.
no, it was Peterson. It was Peterson. That's right.
And he hit 2,000 yards.
Yep.
Last
and they were like 7-9, and they were like 7-9, right?
Yeah.
In 2012. Yeah.
They missed the playoffs, I think.
2,097 yards and led the league in scoring.
Guess who didn't have on his fantasy team that year?
I think I probably drafted him first next year when he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me and finally getting Tom Brady. He got hurt and he's out for like 6 games.
Oh, that was the Matt Castle year.
Yeah.
I had Jamal Charles like that one year too. Season opener, he tore up his leg. Bears at Commanders, and for the second Monday night game, because the one's at 6:15.
Commanders.
Or 7:15. I'm taking the Commanders as well.
Yeah, Commanders.
Yeah, given it's in Washington, I'll take the Commanders.
Perfect.
For a team that was supposed to be decent, they suck. The Bears.
Now they're 2-2. Who'd they lose to? They lost to
really early bye.
Yeah, they lost to Detroit 52-21, and Minnesota by. Wait.
With JJ McCarthy.
Minnesota.
Yeah, that was a JJ McCarthy game.
3.
Made the comeback. Yeah.
And then they beat Dallas and the Raiders.
Yeah, McCarthy didn't play good until the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The Commanders are up down though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they gave up 34 to the Falcons and 27 to Green Bay.
Another pass interference.
I mean, Jaden was hurt the last 2 games.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, this was your window, Goose. You guys should have had it last week. And this could be to take that second spot. My hot take.
Yeah, fair.
The Giants.
All right. Well, we slide off of football here for a moment. We talked about this last year on the pod. We had the Kinney Champions Cup, which is like the senior tour for golf. Me and my Uncle Joe versus Mitch and Uncle John, and they beat the shit out of us again this year.
Celebratory.
So kudos to Mitch. It has a wrapper on it. Kudos to Mitch and Uncle John on their win. We'll buy their polos with the logo.
I want to see the logo.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I have that polo already.
How did the teams get decided?
We just
you guys literally have the 2 best golf out of the 4. No offense to you guys, but I mean, John and Mitch are the 2 best golfers out of the 4 of you.
Well, it's because I can hit far and Joe can hit far, and I think that's kind of. I mean, that's
how it started.
Yeah, Joe was a decent golfer until he got his new clubs.
Yeah, if we had done this 2 years ago, which we didn't, when Uncle Joe was hitting his old clubs, it would have been a much more competitive match. But Uncle John has gotten better over the last 2 years too. A lot more.
Consistent.
He's always been pretty consistent, but now he's got more distance on his clubs, and he's really, really good inside of like 30, 40 yards near the green. And I mean, Mitchell's golfed with me a handful of times this year. Definitely the worst I golfed this year, inclusively. I had some good iron shots and some good wedge shots, but
and you changed
overall I didn't do well.
And you can't get off the tee.
No, I suck. I suck off the tee box. So anyways, congrats to Mitch. They are 2-0 against us. I'm really banking on like 2038 when Uncle John's back and knees just are no good, and Mitchell's back and knees are no good. And that's really, I'm going to take a run there. The 68 will be,
it'll just be you playing really well, because everyone else will be. He's
gonna have to be able to swing at that point.
You won't have a partner either. So I think Joe's worse off than John. So
that's fair. Well, as much as those 2 boys put on weight in the last 3 years, all in that one section of their stomach.
Well, and maybe by then Jordan and Ryan will be semi-decent.
That's asking a lot.
10 years to get better.
We also have a Kinney Cup, which is what actually started a couple of years ago. Was me and Jordan versus Mitch and Ryan, and just 9 holes because they're not good enough to play 18.
I'd kill Jordan before we got to hole 12.
That's fair. So that's why I have to partner with Jordan. We won't be able to do that this year outside. Might have to take it during the sim again. We'll see. But we'll see how that goes.
Me and Ryan.
So what else?
2-1 in that.
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1. We lost in the sim.
Yeah. Well, you had a chance to wrap it up. We talked about it last year on the pod. You started the first 4 holes, you won the first 4 outright, and then you lost the next 4 in disturbing fashion.
I was under par going to hole 5.
And then I think you were like 11 over par after the next 4. So
put a couple in the water, good stuff.
The one hole I think he was hitting 7 off the tee box.
I was like,
which
Ryan,
is not,
I just need you to put it in the
good.
fairway. Yeah, couldn't do it.
No, neither of them could. So coming up, for me personally, I just have a lot of work travel. I'm in Arkansas all next week. Actually, I'm going to see Mitch on Sunday. We're going to go do apple picking at Wickham Farms in Rochester. It's cool spot. The kids really enjoyed it last year. They have you remember the blob where you jump on it and it shoots somebody off into the lake? They have like that type of thing, but it's all it's tight and it's in ground, and they have like 3 or 4 of them. Kids can it's like trampolines but full air. They have a corn pit. There's like a full barn with 3 feet of just dried corn kernels. Kids swim in it. And we put a ton in my mom's purse, which is fun for us. Corn maze and jungle gyms,
zip lines. Little pedal.
They have cider
cars,
and stuff too.
Yeah, cider. They have a bar, a bakery.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool spot. You got to pay. It's like $28 for an adult, $20 for a kid with apples, but it's more of like a family get together thing for us at this point. So we got that Sunday. I fly out Monday. I'm there all week. I come back and I was told today that I get to be in a training that doesn't include me at all, but I have to sit in it. That's the whole
Makes
next
sense.
week. That's in Fulton, New York. So I'll be about half an hour north of you, Mitch.
Nice.
Couple days in 2 weeks, and then I'll travel for work the next week, and then I'm back in Arkansas again.
Are you driving
the
for
week
that
of
one?
my birthday. Huh?
You're driving for that one, right? That's by me.
No, I'm flying to Arkansas the whole time.
No, you said you're only half hour away from me.
Oh yeah, I'm driving. Yeah,
maybe we can get one last round in.
Yeah, you should be able to. I don't have anything on Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, or Wednesday afternoon. So, but yeah, I'm in Bentonville 2 of the next 4 weeks, and then I'm in Fulton 1 of the other weeks.
Oh yeah, so. Fulton's supposed. Scatterboat. Yeah, I don't got too much. I got corporate coming up next week.
The fuck?
he just ran the ball for 9 years.
Just put his shoulder down and just.
He's a monster. Reminds me of Mike Allstott almost.
Who's got a boob?
More athletic.
Yeah, I got I'm actually working the overnight shift tomorrow at work, so that'll be awesome. Short staff at the desk. I got corporate coming up. Wyndham corporate next week and my company corporate next week, same days. So that's pretty awesome.
Nice.
And then I'm working the desk 3 days next week. So and budget.
Sick. Yeah. But you, Alex, anything new and exciting school?
No. No, nothing fun and exciting. No, just the boys are involved in pretty much everything. So hockey, soccer, basketball. So we're all over the
Didn't your son
place.
just run a 5K?
He did, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. He came in I forget what it was, like 20th in his age group or whatever. It was the first time he ever ran a race.
That's cool.
So yeah, so he enjoyed it. He wants to do it again.
Good for him.
That's awesome. Yeah,
But, yeah.
What about you, Goose? Anything going on? Anything with the kids?
Bexton's into soccer, and he's got swim lessons. So our first couple days of the week are a little bit hectic. My cousin, I found out from my uncle that a cousin that I haven't seen in years with his kids are going to be here this weekend. They told us that on Wednesday. So I was like, oh,
Sick.
that's good to know.
Love that for you.
Glad we don't have anything going on this weekend. The got a golf tournament on Monday. CCS Booster Club tournament.
Sweet.
Traveling a lot for work recently as well. I was in Buffalo yesterday and Rochester. That's
nice.
why I met with the.
That lame excuse.
That was a week. That was a lame excuse because I drove to Buffalo, Rochester, and then back home yesterday. I was in Saranac Lake on Monday, and we were in Rhode Island this past weekend.
Oh, nice.
And
where in Rhode Island?
Coventry.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like west of Providence.
Yeah.
Southwest of Providence.
I went to school in Providence.
Seeing her brother and sister-in-law and our nephew there for the weekend. So
Sweet.
Been a lot of driving recently. So
yeah, I had to pull over on the 90 and like get out of the car and walk around for like 10 minutes. I was falling asleep. Yeah, slept like shit the night before, and I was up at 4:30, and then out the door at 5, and quarter after 5.
Yeah. Now on the Tuesday night, I was watching the Yankee game. I stayed up, watched the Yankees win, which they ultimately lost yesterday, but stayed up, and the game went all the way up to like almost 11:30.
Yeah.
And I had to be out the door by 6:30 on Wednesday, so alarm went off at I think 5, and yeah, it was fun. Fun times.
Sick. So a lot of little things happening. Why don't we wrap this up with our movie review from last time that we discussed?
What movie was it again? No, I'm just kidding.
Mitch, why don't you hit us first?
Well, funny you should ask. I'll be honest. I didn't make it more than like 45 minutes into the movie. I was not a fan. I was very slow, from what I saw, and I
from what I saw,
I didn't watch the rest of it. So, yeah, didn't like it. I don't know if I'd watch the rest of it. The first Gladiator was a long movie, and it took a while to get to the good stuff. So I'm gonna stick it at a 5.
Did you, after the 45 minutes, do you figure out what happens, Mitch?
No, I didn't even bother Googling it or anything.
Oh, no, I was just curious because you kind of know, like, after the first, like 20 minutes into the movie, like what the actual end plot of the whole movie is.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty predictable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I usually like if I'm not gonna watch it, I'll go on like YouTube or something and just like highlight the movie. But didn't even bother. So
ChatGPT it.
Yeah.
There you go.
What are the plot points for Gladiator 2? So I'll go next real quick. I liked it. It was a longer one, it wasn't what was the one I wanted to put in? Now I can't remember the name of it. Dunkirk. It wasn't Dunkirk, but it was I thought it was good for what it was. It definitely wasn't as good as the original, but the original is probably one of the more classic, guy favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
But I'd put it like 7.3. So that's where I have Mitchell's 5 is going to tank the number no matter what, but I think it was worthy of that. I thought it was weird that Denzel, not who I would have picked if I was trying to be historically accurate, but
right,
it is what it is. It's Denzel.
Given it's Denzel, he did a good job with the role. Yeah. That he played. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you want to go, Goose?
Yeah, I figured your movie kind of finished it up. I don't mind it as well. I liked it. I didn't. I watched it originally. The first time was on a flight, Colorado, I think. So it was. it's fine. It's not. It's something that I wouldn't go out of my way to rewatch. But if it's something that's available, like that, I would watch again. But I'm not probably quite as high as Adam as far as the rating goes, but it similar thought process of like, I liked it. It's not as good as the first one type of thing, but
Yeah.
So I'm probably right around like that's 6-7 range.
Oh, 6-7.
I hate you for that. Perfect. Go ahead. Take us away, please.
I'd never seen it, so I wanted to just check it out and see if it was anything like the original. But yeah, the original just way better than the remake of it. Well, whatever, not really a remake, but
yeah, I get you. Sequel.
But it was slow. It took a while, like Mitch was saying. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again, but it had some good action to it, and a little bit. It had some entertainment, so probably give that about a 7.
Yeah, it had its moments. Some cool spots that were. Yeah, I was like, oh, nice. But then,
I thought it was going to be like almost the same storyline as like when it first started and how it all went. I thought it was going to be the exact same storyline of just like getting revenge for his wife dying.
Yeah,
right. Who's next on the movie pick? Alex usually remembers this.
I do.
Yeah. I was giving you credit for somebody.
Well,
I wanted people to know.
Mitch can go because I don't have a movie choice right now.
Is it Goose or Mitch? I know it's not me.
What did you say? Me?
I said Mitch can go because I don't have a movie choice.
I guess I'll be between two movies. You guys can vote on what you want to watch. Thunderbolts and Play Dirty.
I've never heard of either one.
So Thunderbolts it's a Marvel movie. It's like the next Avengers.
It's okay. Okay, I know which one you're talking about now. I didn't know that was the name of it.
Yeah. And then Play Dirty is a new movie that just came out. It's got Mark Wahlberg. Somebody else is. It's on Prime, I believe.
Is Thunderbolt, is that something with like precursor movies to getting to Thunderbolt? Or
you're not a Marvel guy, but if you've seen any of the
that's not true.
Avengers movies, then you'll be fine.
I watched all the way up to Endgame. I just didn't watch beyond Endgame. That's the problem. Like with the other movie that you selected there, Deadpool versus Wolverine. Like I didn't watch some of the other precursing movies.
You don't need like all the spin-offs for this. I mean, you know who what's the guy?
Or Black Widow.
Black Widow's sister is. It's got her dad in it. Because I don't know if you've ever seen the Black Widow movie.
Andy and I started to watch it one night, and we actually fell asleep. This was like a couple years ago. Okay. We just fell asleep, and then we never went back.
Did you watch Stranger Things? So.
Nope.
Yeah. He's the main actor in Stranger. Like he's the cop in Stranger Things. I can't think of his name as the actor. But he's really good. What's the guy with the bionic arm? I can't think of his name.
Winter Soldier.
Bucky Bucky. He's in it. So it's a good movie. It's a decent movie. But
let's say run Thunderbolts. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Did anybody see the preview for the movie called Playdates?
Yes.
It
looks hilarious.
It looks funny.
Yeah.
Kevin James and Alan Richson, or however you say his last name. The guy plays Jack Reacher. Yeah, Rickman. It looks funny. Check that out later.
Yeah, I saw it today on TikTok.
Not a sponsor, but
yeah,
not a sponsor yet.
Oh yeah,
not a sponsor.
So Adam, you had sent something in the text chain at one point about the show on Hulu with
Chad Powers.
Yeah,
that is really good.
It is funny as hell.
I haven't watched it, so it is something that you guys are all watching. Like
I'm watching it. Yeah,
I haven't actually watched it, but I was just curious. Okay, did you see the clip? There was actually an actress, I guess, that was in a scene and they cut her out of the scene and they put in Haley Welch.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And she was like, she had all of her friends over and nobody told her that she got cut. Like her scene got cut. And
I saw a story, I think it was on Yahoo that talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video. Like she's there, like with all of her friends, and this was my scene. I literally said a line right here.
It's like Joey from Friends.
Like, oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
He walked in. He was like, she was like, "My name's Haley. That's my actual human name." He's like, "Haley Tua."
Eli Manning's in it.
Yeah, Eli's. Yeah. It's good though. It's a funny show.
He was the original. He was the original
Chad Powers at Penn State. Yeah,
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Oh, I started watching.
All right.
Oh, go ahead. You're good.
Go ahead. No, go for it.
I say watching. I don't know if anybody you guys watch the Halo series on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that.
Yeah, I'm like 4 or 5 episodes in. It's pretty good. It fits pretty true to the storyline of video game, which is pretty cool. So
I think they don't. Did they make more? There's only 2 seasons.
2
right?
seasons. Yeah.
I've been trying to catch up on the Bang Bus series.
not an official sponsor yet.
I can't ever finish an episode, so it's tough.
You get the password from George again.
Yeah. You guys got Disney Plus. I got Brazzers.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor yet. Brought to you by KY. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna watch Reacher too.
That's a good show.
I'm gonna be on
That's a good one.
between planes and hotels a lot over the next little bit. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I was a big
try
fan
to watch that.
Big fan of Reacher.
That season just came out a few months ago, right? Like season 3 or season 4.
6 months ago or so. Yeah.
Is that far? Okay. Yeah. I just remember seeing stuff on TikTok at some point because anything new comes out, you end up watching the whole show on TikTok.
I want to say like April or May it came out or something.
Gotcha.
So maybe not 6 months. But...
All right. Anything else from anybody? Perfection. Well, once again, if you made it this far, God bless you. You're a glutton for punishment. So we appreciate y'all. Thanks so much. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.